So I have this journal that I keep. I've been keeping it for like 4 years. So since 2022, I got into self improvement and I quickly learned one of the good things to do is to journal. Just journal your thoughts, analyze. You don't have to analyze your thoughts, but become aware of kind of what you're seeing. And I remember there was this time. It was towards the end of last year, and it also happened this year as well, where I'm busy journaling, and I'm just like, man, I have 4 years worth of journals. I'm like, let me go back a bit. Let me go and look for like a random journal entry in like 2022 or 2023. And I mean, like I was just saying in the monologue I was reading, it looked all too familiar. I was like, it has been 4 years and I'm still asking the same question. You could do an analysis of what I was writing in 2022, 2023, 24, 25, and 26, and the entries would follow the same pattern. The language is substantially better. Maybe I'm better at actually seeing what I'm doing, but ultimately it's the same cycle, running the same cycle, dealing with the same struggle, still worrying what other people are thinking. And there's always this sadness that sits in you, this kind of regret where it's like, ugh, you know, if if me from 4 years ago could see what I'm still writing about now, that would be defeating. And it's always scary when you think about it going forward because, like, okay, imagine now if I'm sitting right now and I'm looking at my journal entries from 2030 and I see them still looking the same. Like, imagine how much despair you might be in. Maybe for you, it's not 4 years, maybe it's like 2 years, it's like 6 months, or whatever the case is. But there's something about sitting and just looking and realizing, man, I've been dealing with this same thing forever, like the same struggle. And you've probably been living this way too. I mean, that's why you clicked on this video, right? There's something about, why you care too much that makes you think, man, it is me. I care too much. And I've known forever that I care too much. And it makes you think, man, because it's like, well, imagine what life would be like if I didn't care so much, you know? And I think the important thing to also think about is what it's costing you. Because, cool, we can sit here and speak about, the regrets and everything, but think about how much time you spent in those journals. I'll go back to myself. I think about how much time I spent writing journals about. It would be the same girl for like freaking 6 months or whatever, but different girls over a long period of time, but the same kind of cycle, the same thing, like nothing really coming out of it. It's just me thinking about what people are saying, or this friend did this or whatever, all my insecurities, and it's like you're doing the same thing over and over again. It's not costing you nothing. It is costing you significant mental energy that you could be using somewhere else. Your life could feel less exhausting if you just didn't spend as much time doing this. Now, it's a bit of a tough thing because you don't ruminate because you want to. Like, we don't do this for the fun of it. It's not like I sit here caring about what other people are doing because I just want to do that. Like, it's not like you are deliberately choosing it like over a long period of time, but it's not something. It's a compulsion rather than a decision, like a conscious decision to do it all the time. But I think we'll get into that later in this video. But you realize that the hardest part wasn't caring too much. It was believing that carrying this much was somehow helping. Every conversation felt important. Every thought felt worth following. Every question felt like it deserved an answer. So you kept thinking, you kept analyzing, you kept replaying. And somewhere along the way, you realized none of it actually moved your life forward. The question stayed, the uncertainty stayed, but the years didn't. Those kept moving. And maybe that's the part that hurts the most. Not that you cared, but that while you were trying to understand your life, it quietly carried on without you.